essentially, when I first made this file, I used the wrong format. So when you start a new file, you can press Control N, and it has all these different things, right? I accidentally put Imperial here, STB. I should start it off using this one here. So what I did is I created a new file, right? So say for instance, if I try to come in here and plot this, right? And I try to get a make my own CTB file, it's not there. So what I did is essentially, I'm going to X this one out so I can just do it from scratch so you can see it. So I just pressed Control N, right? Went to Imperial CTB, right? And then I just went and I copied this. Press Control Tab to get to your next one. This is just a workaround. I mean, you could do it a million different ways, I'm sure. But now, when I go to plot, I have the opportunity to use my CTB file that I haven't really made yet. But what I'm going to do is I am going to adjust it. So now it has all the layers, like the colors, right? So if this is red, right, I'm going to use black, right? So everything that you would see, you would make sure that it's black when it plots, right? So what it's doing, it's looking at the line weight, it's looking at the line color, and assigning a line weight and a color to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, this color, red, it's going to be black, and then the line weight associated with it is going to be 0, right? And then the one that's going to be green is going to be the line weight associated with that is going to be, just to over-exaggerate, like 5 or something. Close. And then I'm going to do a window, select what I want it to plot, and then I'm going to do a quick preview. So I got this. This is good here. I just got to get that red color, and I'm not exactly sure what color that is. Let me double check if I can find it here. I can't find it here. So I'm going to explode this thing. Click this object here. Okay, so now it's exploded. And then I am going to put layer ISO. No, I'm just going to go like this actually and see what layer. It's on this green layer, that's weird. So I am going to go layer ISO. Click just this here. Why are they both on that? That's so weird. So I'm going to freeze this section there. Why are they associated? this color. You know what I can do? There it is, color 12. So I didn't need to explode it. Well, I guess I exploded it to see what color that is, because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my CTB file, go to color 12, right here, and then I'm going to assign it a line weight. Oops, assign it a line weight of that, and then my green is going to be that. I'm going to press, save and close, do another preview. It has to be 12. Oh, that's what it was. I didn't assign it to black, because you have every layer, you have to make sure it's black, and then also you assign it its line weight, and then you save it, press preview, bam. So see how you could see the difference of line weights? Okay, bam. That's good. It's really good. So essentially if you wanted to over exaggerate it, I would go here, go to your green, make this like 7, right? Close it, bam. So it'll like stick out like big time, even more, right? And then so I would plot this out. Put it somewhere where you can get it. Plan. So make it to PDF. Make sure your CTB file is on. 11 by 17 is typically what, yeah, we'll do 11 by 17. Do your window. Bam. And then center. You do your fit to paper, and then do your quick preview. Looks a little too thick. Don't you guys agree? Or you guys like that? I think it's a little thick. So I would come back here, go to your green color, bring it back down to 5, save it, do another preview. That looks good. Right click, plot it. Tells you where you want to plot it. You plot it, you name it. Right? Save it. Okay. And then what I would do, so that's it there, right? So I would go into Photoshop or whatever program you like to use to manipulate your images. Open that up. So that's it. It has a transparency. So you can always put another layer, press Control backspace, and it'll fill what the back color is here. So I'm just going to put that behind it, so now you can see it. And then what I would do is I would start to kind of, add stuff to it. So I would put text. I would call out the space. Like floor plan. I would at least say what it is. Floor plan, or I'll say like level 01 plan, right? Bring it in there. You can press Control T. You can stretch it out if you like. Enter, bam, something like that. And then I would also, so you can press T for text, right? And you go bam here, right? So we go master bedroom, right? And And by the way, like you know how like in 3D Max how you press Q and it gets you out of that command? It's the same thing with this. So your selector will get you out of the command. And then you could press Alt and it'll give you a copy. Okay. Press T. There you go. Bam. Um, you know, that's kind of essentially what I would expect from you guys. If you guys wanted to, you can always, you know, go here, press M for the marquee tool, get another layer in there, and then you can go like this, you know, bam, and then give it a color. Push G for paint bucket. There, doesn't look too bad. And then I would bring it down, right? Okay, make sure it's not saturated. Um, then I would do the same thing here, you know. Or I would actually go like this. I would press M for marquee, and then I would press Shift to add it. And then I would change the color that I want to assign to it. I would make another layer, press G, bring that back down, right? So it's starting to look pretty cool, right? And then you would also then go like this. If you didn't want to name it there, if you had like a bunch, like a million different things to call out in one space, you would then you'd go like this. Bring the opacity up. I'm going to select this tool. I'm going to select this color. I'm going to go here to this new one, I believe. Where is that at? This one here. Bring it in there. And then I'm just going to bring this back down. Bam. Right. And then I'll select the text. Press Alt. Right. Now you got like a cool little like diagram, you know, of like what it looks like, and do it for all the floor, you know, each level, and then if you want to be ambitious, cut that section, and then do it that way, and then just call out the spaces. You know what I mean? I think it would be really cool. So I'm going to save this as you know, a PDF file. And I'm not going to save the layers because I want to put this into my overall layout. So plan, photoshopped, save PDF. Bam, right? So you got me the images here, right? All right, so that would conclude the photoshopping of the floor plans. So please practice that and get good at it because you'll always use it in the professional world.